Who is this human that licks and pokes me? Okay, so Heart versus Hyun. I think Heart has a good chance, yes. To answer your question from before. I think he's got a good chance, but it's Hyun.
It's going to be tough.
It's the guy that won 5 games in a row and only lost to Pult on fire. Pult, so I don't know. What do you think?
But, I mean, I think this is definitely Hyun's weak match. So
I think it's every Zerg's weak match right now.
Cheeky Apollo.
I read what you were trying to say. All right, so a lot of people in this to watch it live. There is the lobby. The good game, good luck has been called by both players in the lobby. Now it's time to load into the first map, of course, the Challengers map here, which is, of course, Hyun going straight over to Cloud Kingdom. And he's pretty aggressive, man. We saw his style against Pult. We saw his style against Supernova as well in this tournament. Lots of early roaches, lots of roach hydra play, lots of blinding cloud from them Vipers. And let's find out how he's going to do against this guy up here. Currently with 1 win under his belt, the current king, it is Axiom's Heart. Living and training within the Axiom team house in South Korea. This guy, though, currently with Team Quantic, was supporting... I'm not going to say, actually. Anyway, down here, we do have Hyun. 5-0 streak. The highest so far. And he only lost to Pult, who now just got beat by Heart. I was actually going to say he was supporting an individual in the GSL today, but maybe some people didn't. Maybe people now know anyway, because he's probably only going to root for one of them, isn't he? Damn it! I screwed myself over.
I can't believe you.
Very early SCV. Very, very early SCV. The one build that seems the most common in Heart of the Swarm at the moment when you see an SCV leave is not the double barracks, not a single barracks. It's the Reaper build. But it's not the fastest, it's 11. 11 supply barracks. And you tell it by 11 because you see it, the supplies at 11. And there is the gas coming down again at 11. The barracks is in a different position. Look where the scouting overlord number 1 went to. But look where scouting overlord number 2.
This could be flashbacks to Hyun versus Supernova, where Hyun just sent out his drones.
But he can't stop the barracks from completing,
SCV.
even if he does. It's too far.
Yeah, it is too far.
But look at the overlord position of number 1. Look how weird it is. He went directly right to check behind his main base, then down to the 4th, and then overlord number 2 now spots it. What's his reaction going to be? It's not to send drones to go kill the SCV. Reaper now should be built immediately as soon as he gets the 50 gas.
And the beauty of this right here is he can't see this overlord, so he's got no idea that he's been scouted.
Yeah. No gas coming down by Hyun. It seems like he's going to play a mineral-only defense, which is Queen's Ling Spine. Whether he builds a spine or not, we'll have to see. But Heart goes in and sees that now. He does see that no gases have been taken. So this is the way that Heart's going to open us up here. Opened up with relatively aggressive builds in every single game. If you look at it, you know,
Yeah.
Game 1 and Game 2 versus Pult were aggressive. Game 3 here against Hyun is aggressive too. And there comes the bunker, gets denied by the scouting moving drone. But now the Reaper's coming in, and it will keep this SCV alive as well. And that drone has to run for the hills, or run for the gas, as they say. And there are 4 lings. The gas gets cancelled, and the drone goes back to killing the SCV. But 1 drone gets microed away, but dies anyway. 6 lings, 2 queens are the answer at the moment. Another Reaper is on its way. Behind this, supply depots and a bunker has... Oh, supply depots have been made to wall off. And another drone shall fall. And of course, the regeneration, you can heal it. But now there's 2 Reapers. And a 3rd one should be on the way. Or is he? Factory. No 3rd Reaper. 3rd Reaper, okay, I was going to say. Because 3 Reapers, 3... No, he cancelled it. In this, no, he's got it. Okay. So, 3rd Reaper is on the way. Oh, nice little pick off there by Hyun, getting a couple of kills, and the Reapers do get away. 3 to 4 Reapers is when they start to pick off queens. Yeah. Slowly. Not at 2, but at 3 to 4. Factory is coming down behind this after the command center, which Hyun does scout. But quite an aggressive opening. 10 supply lead here for Hyun. Equal drones. It's mostly in queens, as the drones do start to climb up, though. What do you rate Heart so far, then?
I think he's in a fine spot because, of course, he's going to be able to keep on harassing. And as you said, 3 is the magic number, so we'll see what he can do here. But Hyun's doing a great job, just so patient, keeping his Lings on the low ground. No transfuses available, 9 energy away from 1.
Just use a couple of creature tumors there, so it's going to be a bit further away.
Correct.
As the 3 Reapers would regenerate and continue to go. Meanwhile, we do have a standardized follow-up, Reactor Howling by the looks of it, into, from what it seems at this current point, going over to Cloak Banshees. So harassment into further harassment. 1 Reaper does fall, though. That's a bit of a mistake. Good pick off, though, by Hyun. Down to 26 supply at the moment for Heart. Only on 2 command centers. Only not even building yet. From for the second one, 2 Widow Mines, though, is instead of Hellions. And this is probably what we saw earlier from Demaga. Not Demaga, sorry, from Pult. Is the 2 Widow Mines towards the 3rd base. And also to pick Queens and be annoying. The air is going to be very late. You're not going to build a bunch of spores down. And they're good, aggressive, and defensive-wise because you are going to go for a 3rd command center, which seems to be the staple opening of Terran vs. Zoo. Always 3 command centers because you're able to defend with them. But here they do go marching off. And there's the layer as soon as he sees it. As soon as he sees the Widowmine's layer. Because he needs an Overseer. It's that simple. 2 Evolution Chambers do complete a semi-wall off with Queens. But these 2, the mines are not really looking to kill drones. It's more to stop him from taking that 3rd super fast. And he can even plant it where the drone would go, as you can see. So the drone can't even build the hatch. Unlike when we saw Demaga, at least he took the hatch. And that's going to slow him down a lot. I think we're going to be seeing attack upgrades from Hyun. It seems to be his style. Just kind of attack upgrades for Roach and Hydra. You much more preferred that rather than the Ling upgrades nowadays. And there it is.
See, these Overlords are going to be very useful for... actually, I don't know what this killed, but... Killed a Ling, I guess. Maybe a drone.
Yeah, maybe. 2 more Widow Mines going to put place down there. 2 Widow Mines kills a Queen. So he doesn't want to tread on that because he will die. But a lot of Roaches are going to be on the way. And if Hyun's smart about it, you know, he could build a lot of Roaches now and send them in 1 at a time to his opponent's 3rd, where Widow Mines could be. Even build Novaseer and take Novaseer with his army. He's not going to be building drones anytime soon, that's for sure, because he hasn't got a 3rd. And there's going to be a lot of Roaches. And I wonder if Heart's going to be prepared for that. That's annoying, isn't it? I wonder if Heart's... you know, right now you can safely say that Hyun is in a bad position in terms of economy, but in a good position in terms of army. If he turns the army into value, then he's back in the game. And that's where his strengths really lie here, with these Roaches he's building. With 1-1 on the way, no Marauders out, no Stim, no Combat Shield, only Widow Mines for defense. There are Overseers made. Roach Speed is on its way. This could be a very dangerous, very dirty time here for Heart. He's only just crawled up to 47 SCVs, actually. And with the fast layer that he used for Overseers, he also used it for creep spread on the 3rd, which prevented Heart from taking it as well. Alright, here the Roaches are made. There's a lot of Roaches out.
Yeah, 1-1 and Roach Speed about to finish. So we might see him start poking in once he loses this Overlord. And obviously he's seen the 3rd command center, so he's going to expect his opponent to be floating that down pretty soon. Of course, there's a Banshee out, which kind of makes it a little bit annoying.
A little bit annoying. And I really feel that Hyun, his best probability to do well in this game, his highest probability, is going to be to start droning now after these 2 Roaches in the production tab. If he starts droning now and expands to a 4th, I don't think he should throw all his eggs in a basket and look for a kill. I think that he should look to prevent Heart from taking the 3rd at all costs, but not to look for the kill because it is risky. But if it works, right?
I mean, this is so many Roaches, I feel like it might just be too much. A couple Widow Mines in the main base, but otherwise, what is there?
Yeah. It looks like they were just too much. I remember Widow Mines do splash damage to allied units, but with the Overseer there, the Overseer spot it, all the Roaches still survive, and yeah, it is just going to be too much. It is dirty and dangerous times. It's dead times.
Yeah, precisely. I think this is kind of a symptom of, you know, still learning this build and realizing, hey, I need to have a tank out on the high ground. I need to have SCVs ready to repair more. I need something here to be able to hold off just this big flood of Roaches because they're just too beefy.
Get into my talking position, yeah. So, you know, he didn't have to continue to build Roaches because the ones that didn't come didn't do anything anyway. but it was over, and it was looking very scary. Just the amount of roaches that were made is just unbelievable. 1-1 upgrades as well, and Hyun just makes it look easy. And looking at all the games he's played against Terran, aside from Polt, the majority of them have come from these pushes.
Yeah, it's very true. Just make a good amount of roaches, and if your opponent's not ready, then they're not ready.
I mean, if you look at the difference, if we compare the difference between Wings of Liberty, that's coming to an end shortly, and Heart of the Swarm, or if not Wings of Liberty already at an end, apart from KOTH, and a couple of other tournaments, I suppose, like IPL.
Yeah.
But if you compare the two styles, Terran styles, in Wings of Liberty, you usually go either two options, Reactor Hellions and Banshees, or Reactor Hellion over to Marauders really, really fast, because of roaches. In Heart of the Swarm, people are messing around with Widow Mines a little bit, and they're not getting Marauders at the moment straight away fast, and they're also not getting Banshees, or a lot of them. And roach attacks are simply winning the game. So we'll see what adaptations that Heart is going to make, because he has to. Otherwise, we're going to have Hyun take another victory, get 6 wins, go up to $625 taken from us, taken from our pockets. Or can Heart get 250? We'll have to see how to BC.
We'll find out right now.
What map
This is it. This could be our very last game. It's going to be
Could
Alcon
be the
Waste.
last game of everything.
It'll be the last game until we get to fly out to Germany and sit down and some live games at IEM.
Do you know what I'm going to do when I'm not playing Heart of the Swarm or watching it? I'm going to download and watch all of Dexter season, whatever it is. The latest season.
I would recommend House of Cards or
No, Dexter.
The Wire.
There's 12 episodes I need to watch before Germany, or at least some of them. Then
This
I
is
can watch
the
the rest
newest
in Germany.
season?
Yeah.
Yeah, from Netflix, right?
Yeah, from Netflix.
Some kind of...
From Netflix. Alright, so actually streaming is a form of downloading, so I could stream it live from multiple paid websites. Up here is Quantic's Hyun. Wins games before the later stages, super aggressive, early and mid. That's him.
It's Zemo right there.
That's his MO right there. This is the killer. And down here is the guy that has to stop that from happening. Plays for the Banes. Plays for the Banes.
Oh, he does. Oh, I get it. I was like, what?
No, not Bane.
Not the Batman villain.
Not the Batman villain either. He plays for the esports villains.
Yeah.
John and Jenna. Bane.
You should call Total Biscuit Jonathan next time you see him. I bet he wouldn't like that.
Jonathan.
Yeah.
It's probably something only his mother calls him.
Yeah, exactly.
Or Jenna when she's really angry. Maybe. Alright, so look at this drone idly scouting, looking for that proxy barracks, but it's not there, it's there inside the main base. And you know Jenna and John are probably watching this, so shout out to you guys, hello.
Thanks for tuning in, Jonathan.
So we have one barracks command center. Surprising, because the flip to build after doing something aggressive is usually command center first.
Yeah.
Not so much barracks command center, but the barracks command center does offer, the faster factory, offers the faster gas as well. So it also opens up a lot of other aggressive plays too that Heart seems to love. But we do have a gas really early coming out from Hyun before spawning pool. Could be just for speed, but it also could be for more. And when I say more, I mean more. Attacks. Roaches. Lings and banelings.
Yeah, I think we saw it before. The SCV scout here might deter him. Maybe he'll just go speed and then pull off gas because he got scouted, whereas some Zerg players, if they don't get scouted, then they'll stay in the gas, and then they'll go for the all-in.
Yeah. Definitely an option there for Hyun, though. Doesn't need to take it, though, compared to Heart, who one barracks command center, and the usual follow-up is double gas or single into second gas a little bit later because you don't want to stop SCV production at all, which is what we're seeing here. So double gas coming down, just a little bit staggered. And he does scout the gas. So he does know that roach pushes, 8 to 10 roaches without even taking speed are very strong. Not as strong versus barracks command center compared to command center first, but still viable. And Hyun is all over these kind of pushes, so we'll see as he goes past 100 gas, doesn't build speed yet. Will we see a roach one come down and just... No, speed it is. But he's still mining gas.
So it could
with
just
all 3.
be some kind of baneling bus, possibly.
It could be, or it could be a super fast layer. super
Ooh,
fast.
that could be as well.
Those are the two usual options here. Could be Roach bailing as well, I suppose. And there's the Roach Warren. So, we are going to have a bust.
Oh, he cancelled speed.
Mind games.
Mind games.
To himself, because the Heart and SCV wasn't there. So he cancels speed, and it is just going to be a Roach push early on. No bunker down yet. Reactor and factory is going to be down pretty fast. The optimal defense, if you know what's coming, is Barracks lifts up, Barracks lifts down. It doesn't lift down. Barracks lifts up, Barracks goes down. Barracks builds Tech Lab. Barracks builds bunker. Or Barracks builds Marauder to enter bunker. That's the best thing here. If we don't see that, then this could be difficult. 5 roaches are on the way. Remember, if Hyun wins this game with this push, the SCV's looking for this push. 2 queens here, gonna keep that from actually being scouted. No creep spread though, which may start to worry a little bit. And he's going over for a tech lab on the barracks, which is a good start. He doesn't know.
Oh, reactor actually.
Oh no! No! It's a reactor, no!
Yeah, look, he's actually trying to head into some kind of fast hell badger, most likely with the armory there.
No, he's in trouble. He's in trouble, guys.
You
need a tech lab, because even if you get a tech lab at a starport, you can build a Marauder. Still. You can switch over to a Banshee still. But now he's got Marines and Hellions. No Widow Mines.
He's not going to see it until these Hellions move out. This is it's not good. Layer to follow this up as well.
And it wouldn't surprise me if he just followed up with Mutilus after doing enormous amounts of damage. Hart isn't going to see it. No, he does. He sees it at the last minute.
Well.
Zalnoga Tower, but still. He's in trouble. He's in so much trouble. The bunker does position itself well, but these supply depots will fall fast. And as they fall, with the Hellion on the front door, the Roaches enter, and the Roaches kill a lot of stuff. Behind this, more Roaches are being made because he knows. He knows there's no tech lab. There's a Viking.
Viking's not very good against...
Guys, you know the trailer of Hot the Swarm? That Viking died instantly. There's no YOLO Vikings when you play multiplayer, okay? It doesn't work. And even though the SCVs are getting a good surround on everything, he's losing too much.
Yeah, already down to 17 SCVs, losing a total of 20 so far, 21.
Time after time. Time after time. I was going to go to Song there. But he just does it. Every single game against Terran, he ends up winning or grabbing an advantage early. And no Terrans are prepared. The Widowmine comes down, but he gets out or sends one Roach in. Does detonate pretty fast there. A second Widowmine comes in, but too many SCVs are down. 66 supply to 24. And Hart's Wonder game against Pult, Wonder Series, results in nothing. GG and Hyun is the ultimate king. 6 wins. He got the biggest streak in our tournament with 6 wins. Not in a row, but 6 wins overall. Then we also have Hyun as our king. We worship you, Hyun, for your amazing play, and I wish you the best of luck in Heart of the Swarm when the game gets released. But that's it. The beta is closing in hours. It's almost March 1st here in Europe. In a couple of hours, probably 3 hours-ish.
2.5.
2.5 hours, then it's March 1st when the beta's meant to close. It will probably close March 1st American time, considering Blizzard is an American company. But we're not long away from the beta closing. The beta will, of course, open up for IEM only, which will be coming next week, which will have the only Heart of the Swarm tournament at the time. And then the game is released a couple of days after.
Yep.
Have you enjoyed yourself on the King of Hill Heart of the Swarm?
I did. I had a lot of fun. It's good.
Did you enjoy yourself, Scriff? Yes.
Scriff gives a big thumbs up.
A big thumbs up. I enjoyed myself, and I hope you guys did as well. So, once again, before we close it up for the final time here, no more Heart of the Swarm content from us for a while. At least we got lots of tournaments to go to. Coming up again, we'll do stuff here in April. But closing thoughts is once again, thank you to the subscribers to the Good Studio who made this tournament possible with the $2,000 that we are giving out to all these players that played on 4 different days. Hyun seems to have taken the most of the money, but there are a lot of other players that were given opportunities, such as Ghost User, who displayed their skill and claimed 2 wins to get $250, made probably one of the best series of the entire tournament, if not the beta as well. Definitely go check that out. Mouse Has Jobs versus Gosu User series is great. And there's opportunities that were given out to Glon. There was other ones out around as well. So thank you for all the players that play. Thank you to all the subscribers that subscribe. If you want to see more content here at the Good Studio relating around Heart of the Swarm and just general things as well, definitely subscribe to the channel and more good stuff will follow. In terms of last words about StarCraft and Heart of the Swarm, anything, Adabisi?
Last words about StarCraft and Heart of the Swarm. We will both be at CeBIT at IM, so if you'll be around, feel free to come harass us. Apollo loves giving out autographs.
I love hugs more.
He loves hugs, especially when you really grab his ass cheeks when you hug him. He really likes that. That's how you know.
And that's
how he knows it's special.
Me telling him from a girl, not what most of you are thinking. Covered you there, mate. Anything else?
And then we'll be in France, so if anyone's going to the France thing, that'll be fun. And then we'll be back here for some time, and then we'll go from there. So I will maybe get in some plugs about the studio. I think tomorrow will be the Beat the Studio, playing some Dota games with Too Good and Draskell and the rest of the gang. Scriff, of course, will be playing. Trans be around. And then on the weekend, we'll be doing a show match versus Beyond the Summit. If you guys, once again, this is Dota-related stuff, but Dota and StarCraft, the two kind of games we're big into here, so feel free to check that out. And then while Paul and I are traveling, there'll still be the Good Show on Tuesdays, and then Full of Steam, Beat the Studio again. So
lots of other
feel
stuff.
free. And yeah, that's it. As Apollo said, independent studio, so if you want to subscribe, support us, feel free to. If not, just tune in, spread the word, that kind of shit. That's all I got, I think.
Epic. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and we will see you next time in Germany from us and the studio tomorrow for the Dota subscriber games. See you later.